Hi everyone, it's Tracy. Don't mind the makeup. If you had seen my last video, my daughter and I decided to do a makeup video. So this is just a quick check-in. I haven't done a live check-in in a while. I can't really leave my bed at the moment. I'm in a lot of pain. I guess I'm really struggling with the COVID. I guess restrictions at the moment and just how the whole COVID thing is working. So I haven't really been leaving the house much at all and just not really feeling well. At the moment, we have 5 reasons we're allowed to leave the house, really: medical, supermarket, doctors, essential services. Yeah, it's quite hard. I think 2 hours of exercise a day, but I can't even manage to walk 100 metres or so without nearly collapsing. I'm in that much pain, and the dizziness is by far really bad. Yesterday, I decided I was going to get out of bed because I've been in a really dark place since, I guess, the 17th, which was the day before my birthday. My daughter, Charlotte, who's 12, I've talked about her before. She suffers autism. Both of my kids do, by the way. She had a meltdown. It was over nachos. I love her. I'll always love her, and she's struggling at the moment. She hasn't seen her psychologist since the 23rd of August, and she normally sees her every 2 weeks. And yeah, so she's really, really struggling with anything that's not, in the ordinary. So we normally, her idea of nachos is corn chips and dip, heat it up in the microwave. We're having people stay with us at the moment, family. It is a bubble, so it's not illegal by any means. They're staying with us for a month, but while they're waiting for their house to be ready. So they do theirs different to us. They cook theirs in the oven. So Charlotte, straight away got a bit confused. And me, I put cheese on mine, put it in the microwave because I'm too lazy for the oven, even though I know it makes them crunchier and everything like that. And then I put sour cream next to it. So that's 3 different types of nachos, of course, and that's her. She's like, I don't know what to do. I'm like, oh, you know how to make nachos. You make yours all the time. And I was just not in a good mood. And she lost it. It went slammed off into her room. And I lost it, slammed back into my room. And I'm like, I don't want a birthday tomorrow. I don't want to be acknowledged. I don't want anything. So I pretty much posted on Facebook, tomorrow is a normal day, do not acknowledge me at all, rah, rah, rah. I was just really, really upset. I was vindictive, which I get. That's really annoying me. Oh, glitter on the finger. I don't know if you can see that. Yep, there you go. Anyway, people came in, trying to talk to me. I'm like, go away, leave me alone. I just took my bedtime tablets and went to sleep. Next morning, my husband was like, good morning, happy birthday. I'm like, I told you, it's not my birthday, it's any other day. I don't care. And I was angry. My sister-in-law, bless her, made me an amazing breakfast in bed. My daughter's trying to suck up to me, and I was just so angry. I'm like, I don't want presents, I don't want anything. And it's just stuck around for ages. I guess, to be honest, I don't like my birthday very much. I've never had a day or a birthday that's just been where I've been spoiled. It's always been people cancel on me more than anything. Like when we've tried to arrange a party, there haven't been the amount of people I've wanted to come. They've always had an excuse not to come, and that's just been all my life. So I'm working on that at the moment. Anyway, so I'm still having my ketamine infusions. I'm still in a lot of pain. I've seen a pain specialist who says I've got hypermobility disorder, which is on the spectrum of EDS, which is Ehlers-Danlos syndrome or something like that. So that's a very, very painful disorder to have. He's only seen me via a Zoom chat because of COVID. I'm not due to see him until November. Just one sec, my battery's running low. I have to charge this thing. So I'm still here. I just don't want the battery to run out on my computer while we're doing all this. Here we go. Anyway, so he can't diagnose me completely with all of the symptoms use me in person because it's really hard to see, how far your skin stretches just by looking at a screen. So there's that on top of everything else. It's my mindset. I've been put on a new medication called dexamphetamine, and my husband believes that's causing me to be a bit more angry than usual. I've had some other issues going on with my body, which is probably TMI, so I'm not going to go into those. That have brought back a lot of trauma memories for me. So I've been in a pretty bad way for the last week and haven't wanted to do anything, haven't wanted to leave my room. I've been snapping at people. On Saturday morning last week, I snapped it, which was grand final day, or the day before. I think it was Friday, actually, it was the day before grand final. My brother-in-law said something to me and I snapped his head off, which was not okay by any means. And then I felt so bad about it that I pretty much just covered myself with blankets and refused to leave my room. I was so embarrassed. I didn't want to see anyone do anything because I was so ashamed of myself. I don't like behaving like that. And, they tried to get me out, give me my space in a way, and I'm like, no, leave me alone, I don't deserve this. Then Monday, I'm just like, right. I had to go to the bank for Scouts, so I did that, which is just for throw for my sister-in-law's work. So I thought, all right, I'll go to, because of course banking is an essential service. I went to her work and I said, hey, do you want a coffee while she was at work? And she said, no, thank you. I said, okay, that's fine. But I bought myself a couple of things while I was at the supermarket, essential service. And then I had to get my daughter some melatonin from her pharmacy. It's a compound medication because she will not take tablets. And this one has a flavour to it. It costs a fortune, but that's okay. So I had to drive to go and do that. So for me, who's done nothing for a while now, this is a lot. And then, so I came back home, dropped all that off. Talking about this is exhausting. So then I dropped it all off. I said, like Charlotte already knew once we got back that I was going to take her to the art and craft shop, again, essential service because it's open. And she had to pick up some things for her school project that she had to finish, which is on earthquakes. Coincidentally, we had an earthquake last week, on the 22nd. And I'm like, why didn't you just get the one you were already doing and just film it shaking while the earthquake was on? Didn't pick it out, of course. So we did that and got a couple of other things. And then I said, oh, do you mind if we go to Big W and get this click and collect I've got? Yeah, sure. Now, I still had to go to the chemist for my medication, but by then I was barely able to walk and I still had to drive home. Excuse me. So tired. So I got home. My husband just looked at me and he ordered me to bed. Said, no, you've overdone it. You need to go to bed. This is only yesterday. Today I can barely feel my legs. They're aching that much. So I'm in a hell of a lot of pain. I can barely move. They're like jelly. You can see I'm exhausted. So I went to bed. I got up for dinner. Went back straight to bed. And I don't this is what happens when I overdo. I need to know my body's limits because I may not be able to move now for 3 or 4 days. And that's not a way to live. I'm due for ketamine 2 weeks yesterday, which I'm looking forward to because I feel like I'm really needing it now. I've overdone it because stress induces pain. So I just thought I'd give you guys a shout out. Thank you to people who care and do like. And if you do, want to hear more about me and my stories, please subscribe below. Leave a comment. It'd be really, really nice to know that people are out there who care. I also, as you know, suffer from Brugada syndrome. So if you have any questions about that, about the TMS treatment I received, the ketamine, just anything, just subscribe, like, put something in the comments. That'd be great. All right, well, for now, that's it, guys. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I will see you soon. Thanks.